This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Maritata.
Hello, General. Hello, General. You started your bet for Premier League, you know. Now, after 540 games, General, not just say you can't week 30 and you drew. So after 540 games, you have 31 different coaches. And a coachy and a lead teams, you know, or the touchlines, of which you bebre swadi and a bebre so edaso. So I got 4 games here. Now you're discussing the various performances of these different coaches. General, or more LED various teams, you know, and you're picking the best 5 or more performance, you know, as well from March day 1, ABC March day 30, and starting from that, you know, you can't because once he came to a team where General in the last 15 games. Last season until Sababa, you know, now while winning just one, Alusu 5, I draw 9 times, make Adriana, and Obaye, I mean the whole template of the team. He's really built something new at all. And apart from that, we call certain venues via a fortress like Dance Park, Akopeke draw, and at Doma, at the first major win, I won the area, Obaye start to Adriana, and has focus. Or share more or doma at the starting season year because I Juma now talking about it, you know, and that's for Kunkwana Washano. But some of the big clubs are on multi points a free or points in one. Of course, has folk Ekaho and earlier part of the season general. Unyano na Oshanwa. Not just say what me starting season year. It's a team we're building on a certain core. Or caught the goalkeeper now, Obenya Joseph Fado, the central defense, of course, Obabe some top level, defenders be all. And apart from say, or share has folk, or Doma, or Sat Tuomo, or one crying at the scoreline, or even better at that result, you know. And this is a manager or you're hugely experienced. Now, and your experience in Kwana Yajuma, sometimes you need enough quality. Say you can fall in that year can understand what you win it. But there are other coaches are enough quality, enough materials. But Omantimi and Yajuma. But this is not the case with because Ocean team no what kind of central defensive pair now. The key man Steven Anochibadu. Oba in fifth you are double pivot like Franco Usu and a draw from point in a 4-2-3-1. Ubenyomo in the final third, Ubenya Emmanuel Johnfi, Sam Adams. Of course, more flanks so no Benya Kevin or B our body original Isaac Mintachi in a typical 4-2-3-1. Don't forget laterals, our Bright Angel, formerly of Mediama, and Godfred Waki at the right back position. This is a solid team by all standards, and this time 52 points. And now Odiamo hoping say that shows a mediama edema no general obetimi average and answer extended that gap at me at the Saka League, talking about 5 coaches general untumi mo 5 and now who forget it because he's built a very, very good cohesion between on any players, and look at that goal from Isaac Minta, maneuvering his way out through Hasbrook defense, and Sana or Barry Bono past goalkeeper your friend say aye. Now back at Dance Park and here coach Michael Osei last season I did away games. Now the whole of last season away games points on just 6. Now this season general when you 14 hooping points on the road, and this is a manager or a very good technical team like James Ajay, a goalkeeper trainer, national team and also joining Bibiani Gold Stars, and here coach Amankwa, Nana Mankwa, Ebu deputy, and coach Mikimuna, Jumano or Dance Park, and they have built a very, very solid side. Now don't forget, Olusu the goalkeeper in Yao and Sanfufro, Olusu the central defensive, pillar in Kwakudia, or Jano Maniko Ethiopia, and Oban Fifi he lost a couple of players in the final third. Don't forget Prince Obukwajman. He lost him as well. Now talking about Mickey exploits this season, of course, Samatex, Aquapiki all the 3 points, but not just the 3 points. All the 3 points in addition to 3 goals, and one of them and a general who screen so a whole team now Mickey Ayajuma and were better than a record from last season, and in terms of points generation or accumulation this season I feel say 8 points and a separating from 7th position to Babia Mediama on a 2nd position. So Mickey Ayajuma LBBNA, and talking about 5 coaches this season, don't forget the game of DT Accra Folk Ewon crying and answer even that draw boy or Dance Park drew 10 biana or clue and I said Isaac Mensah a free bench about take money and back at the Baba Era Sports Stadium the last members of the game or your change in bringing in Abednego Tete, Emmanuel Piquet, and point at my Gold Stars Mani. So talking about a coach or what impact, I mean, visible impact on the team. So you can't, talk about 5 coaches. Our brother General, Obeyi Michael say Eddie Nidi Asinchai. He's really been performing this season, and the points accumulation, actually, say Onyaka Krade Soswa, Obetimi about top 4. Amana. So Piquet, Michael also for beginning Gold Stars, and we are narrowing it down to the 5 top coaches at this season. Amabo Mumode. Now, share game no and narrow it down further. Oko Legon Cities, or Elwak, Ekoshe Legon Cities, any mass work do. So in terms of this season, or draw with Piquet or Dance Park, or draw with Kotoko both in and out, and now call Elwak, Ekopeke all the 3 points, a free Legon City. So and of course, Okaya or Sasso a day 3 points in the S also. So for Michael I say and beginning Gold Stars, they deserve to be in the top 5 coaches at this season. Or Mobo or Mohamedia. And who else? Kasim Mengele Kansi for Nana Fosu Jabos Bechem United this season. Now, Okonechi Honomwa, Olusu, a key man in that goalkeeping area in Abdullah. Last season, 18 clean sheets. I know Kipi Adema Timino. First time, Aruna Aziz, Adari Juma. But Oba central defense, or Psycho Forces Okoye. Oba Fifi, he lost a couple of players to injury, like Francis Trene and then Anambila, and the Gabriel Yapitel, about the Shea Fifio, Emmanuel. Now, a day came for Junior, a co-partner, the captain in command in Kofi Agbesima, Emmanuel. In the final third, lot of youngsters, and I want to introduce you now. And your template in Nayana here. So, what can template in there? Ogum Eja Wafa Honomono. Bronina Bafai, not template in all. But what happened? Runakoma Bafai, not Bassa template in all. What happened? So, don't forget that within the template, there are elements that you need to replace and refresh and send when your results. So, talk about in the final third, like Isaiah Nyako, Cephas Mante, Emmanuel Avonio, Koni 14 goals this season. And a general, when you're the Amabichum. And it's all down to the brilliant work of manager Kasim Okansi Mengele. And it I can say you can't coaches are deserving national team. This man has to be one on the sheet. But you tell who say your body. And share each and every season. He's always in the top 4. Last time out, and you made the speed over the buyer on a Keseko place second. And talking about certain venues. Yentimi Kopeke points for General, he's done that. He's really won some points against some big guns like Kumasi Asante Kotoko, like Hasefo. What draw and your points in certain venues be and your plausible, but he's done that with aplomb. And Yamon Abaso and Fanny Dinsham in talking about 5 major coaches this season. Say you can never go roll out the list. Our bra coach, your friend say Kasim Mingo. Now the template is the typical 4-2-3-1, convertible 4-3-3, and now designing. Now the major task here is to get 11 players think in the same direction and who coach and that is the kind of job general this manager why now okay role or the Marco Josette formerly over the Asoko Deportiva or your central midfielder very very good quality player. But I want you to buy, Paul Aqua left back position, and the Kojosette, and this season, Kojosette has been one of the best players of the league, all down to the brilliant work of manager, Coach Kasim Mengo. And General said, oh, can, or Sasso Cordo, a point, a free dream, so, and this is a season, yeah, bought near Bobby Chem United, or money on manager, so top 5 coaches for the season, the third one, Coach Kasim Mengo. Now to Golden City Park, Christopher ending of Bekum Chelsea. Well, sorry, he had a seesaw season and none of the results from Enshara and Koye. 11 games of the season at the start of General or winning me and Sape. So it felt like Bekum Chelsea best on back of form. But after during the middle part of the season, talking about the last 5 while winning a move 4, Alusu Bakope and no cry on the road. So Christopher ending for Bekum Chelsea was real season year pa. Don't forget Saka 4 games, but the key parts of the season, the major highlight, by Bia also Kumasi Asante Kotokumu, 3 unanswered goals. Brilliant setup. Tactical formation wise, Bibia Nesiso. Now talking about 2 players and able Finchai in Emmanuel Sapon and Steven Mankona. 2 players and our top led by Kalu Watara. Oba Fifi Wabato, a Wa and the other player to say Colin Samuel. Back defense. So Anthony Wa, now you're down Kwana partner Zakaria Fuseni. And this is a major, decision for a coach to get results. And Osaso Beseneko, Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Stadium, Ekoshek and Faisal. This is a season to forget about certain things that breaking Chelsea formula last season because of a Niyama this season Omanya and almost also called semantics Echo PK vital point. This is a manager general this season Waya Juma and top 5 he's the 4th on the list. You better run it down after the 4th game. But who comes next? And you're with the top 5 coaches of the season. Manager Evans Adote, most experienced manager in the league. Undoubtedly, the experience I will accumulate over time. Or by don't forget some media starting season, you know, with coach David Duncan with Jaha Kosha World Cup or by normal unity. Normally Abu Rabi Ababishim. Abu Rabi had a seesaw, you know, uprising and fast said you know more. He lost his game, they sacked him. And I wanted this manager in Evans Adote by 9 games and 18 points. What did that draw now when you're not so? I need to say 19 points after the possible 27 points are a year available. And he's done some good job. Now he's built a system around just 2 players. Menka someone can count, but every system, your omo key, back defense, Obabenya Felix the goalkeeper. Don't forget this is your start to Kofi Mensah, Apia Kubi Jr. None of them not performing to the level expected of Mediama. And not the Felix of Karela Babeshemu. A draw and the Vincent Tatinga, the main pillar, Oban FIFA, other players, and of course in the final third you have Jonathan Sowa, who's had some great goals for Mediama and Wama Mediama Jina all the way to the 2nd spot. And this is in general, you can't manage our the power back. As I say, Bonabaswa, Evans Adote, he's had a very good season ever since but you know, percentile wise, the games in Israel. But how about winning league now? Are you bypassing him to talk about other managers who deserve a season or Babaso? Our bra, on kind of impact, and just so visible and clear about Evans Adote ever since our joining Mediama. So 5 solid coaches. We will be definitely narrowing everything down after week 34. Now pick a backo out would deserve it, say Babaso. But for the time being, and after 540 games of the season thus far, these 5 coaches, you know, deserve it, say Babaso. The icing on the cake of his performance was when Obaba Bayara picked all the 3 points, in addition to 2 goals at the Kumase Asante Kotoko at the call back to Akons Park. General, 5 coaches. I think they deserve to be here. Maybe actually questions and any comments in the Baba. Near how I better call. So I don't know.
Okay. Marita Nasi Papa coaches now your more you for any time eti and seminal a year papa. Nyame yad me him say china obasan the foforo kra asan abrayen. Now out of the 5 coaches, you know, and I too early. Anka yamao pick 1 and too early entering.
Dangerous. A dangerous, general entry. A dangerous. Okay. Evans Adote.
Later, and so Bremo, a very dangerous. So we choose one CCI.